When it comes to food, Chef Vito Marcello does not do things halfway. He has only one speed, flat out. He's back with us in the 207 kitchen. Great to see you again.
Thanks for having me back,
We
Rob.
should mention that Vito is from Bellini's Restaurant in North Conway. He's got a new food website, Vito Foods. We'll be talking about that. But let's get started. What are we making today?
Making Funghi Autunno. It's a blend of wild mushrooms from the forest mixed with pasta, cream sauce, and sage.
All
Ready
right.
to get started?
Let's get cooking.
We're going to add our olive oil.
From Italy, of course.
From Umbria.
There is no other.
Can't substitute.
Vito is renowned.
Don't be using canola oil for this.
Vito is renowned for his use of Italian ingredients. He says there is no substitute.
We're going to crank up the heat because we're sauteing this dish. We're going to cook it kind of fast. We've already got our pasta boiling to left. Can you give that a stir for me?
What kind of shells have we got here?
We're using penne. We're using a nice rich pasta so the cream sticks and clings to the pasta so you don't lose it when you lift it up with your fork.
Folks can see the mushrooms that we have arrayed here, Vito. Tell us a little about those.
We have some oyster mushrooms, shiitake, creminis, portobello mushrooms, and they're already sliced to the left. And we're going to get this started, or else we're going to lose our oil. You don't want to heat this oil for too long because it'll turn rancid.
Okay.
Can you start handing me with the mushrooms?
Certainly.
And the scallions and chives and garlic.
Start bringing everything
Okay,
over.
here we
How's
go.
that?
Okay, not yet. We want to coat these mushrooms with the olive oil.
Right.
And we're going to let this cook for 2 minutes, a minute or two. We want to get the mushrooms golden brown, along with the shallots and the garlic. And then once it's golden brown, we're going to add the other ingredients. I'm going to crank this up all the way.
That sounds good.
I'm really getting used to this stove. I like it. You know, I never thought I'd cook with electricity.
I was going to say, every chef that we have who comes on here and is forced to cook without gas is making a bit of a sacrifice, because I know that all the pros use gas. All right.
You can grab the sun-dried tomatoes and the sage. They've been soaking in the wine. These mushrooms cook quick. There's a lot of moisture in the mushrooms, so they're about done. You know, we're going to try to touch of kosher salt, or sea salt. We're not going to use too much salt in this recipe
Because there's already a fair amount in there.
The cheese, the Asiago cheese, is loaded with salt.
Yep.
Not loaded, but it's, you know, just
Enough,
there's enough in there. Okay, now it's time to add our sun-dried tomatoes.
And you said those have been soaked in wine?
Soaked in wine with the sage, fresh chopped sage.
Nice.
It smells good already.
It does smell terrific.
The flavor's already coming together. We're gonna crank it up a little bit higher. Actually, you don't want to cook this too fast either, because once the mushrooms are cooked, you'll be just overcooking them and they'll be mushy. We want a nice tight texture when you bite. Can you stir that pasta
I
for
can
me,
keep
Rob?
that pasta going.
Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy. It's about time to add our cream sauce. Heavy cream.
Okay.
Not cream sauce, heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
Yeah.
There is a
You can see
difference.
it's heavy. Come on.
Oh, that looks good.
And it is. Now we're going to add our mascarpone cheese, soft sweet cheese.
So this is going to be pretty rich between the cream and the mascarpone and the cheese.
It's Italian comfort food at its finest. This ain't your average macaroni and cheese, I can tell you that.
So this is going to be a splurge, folks. This isn't something you'll be wanting to dining on 4 nights a week.
As you can see, after we added the cream, we put our mascarpone in so it blends and melts in with the cream sauce. Because we're not going to add any flour or any extra thickeners. This'll do the trick.
Okay.
All right, now that that's blended in, can you hand me the grated Asiago?
Oop.
There you go. This is a mild, grated Asiago cheese, a very sharp cheese. Now remember, there's a lot of salt in this here cheese, so follow the recipe because the dish will be too salty. And you have to use Asiago. Don't sub with mozzarella. Don't sub with Romano cheese. Don't sub with anything. You have to use this here. You can find it at Hannaford in the cheese section.
Why do you have to use Asiago?
Because it's what makes the dish special.
Okay. Okay. Well, I like to ask.
Oh, it is your show.
I know. I know you don't do these things arbitrarily, but I'm just curious as to what you're doing.
Can you
I will
give that
stir
one more stir?
Absolutely.
Actually, it looks like it's about ready, so we're just
Ready to go?
Oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to add our spinach. Color, red, white, and green. Here's the Italian flag.
You don't miss a trick, do you?
I try not to, Rob. I try not to.
Oh, that looks nice. Well, bringing the green in, it really makes it look more appealing to the eye.
I'm going to add a touch more cream. We're going to add a little bit of white pepper. There we go. Not too much, because the white
Okay.
pepper is a lot hotter than the black pepper. Now we're ready to add our pasta. I'm going
Okay.
to finish this right up. Drain it really good, Rob.
All right, I'm not going to drain. If we were not under the clock here, I'd let it drain a little better,
Awesome.
Vito. But just because we want to keep things moving along, I'm going to. Oh,
There
that looks
you
really
go.
nice.
Very nice. Okay, that's
Enough?
good.
Okay.
Good.
Quick mention of VitoFoods.com. What is it?
Well, we have a full line of gift baskets, gourmet gift baskets, pasta sauces. I have a full line of sauces I just rolled out. And they're available at Vito Foods online, VitoFoods.com. If you go there, you can see what we have, great holiday gifts. And, we have new vodka sauce, roasted garlic eggplant, puttanesca sauce, and Sunday sauce, which is right there.
Since Vito only works about 70 or 80 or 90 hours a week at the restaurant, he needed something to do in his spare time, and that's what you've got now with the new website.
Well, I'm saving next year because I'm going to hang out with you in California.
Yeah, we'll go for some motorcycle rides.
Sounds like a deal. Okay, we're ready to plate this up.
All right.
Can you hold that for me, Rob?
I can. While we're doing this, Vito, again, you're going to have to help me with the pronunciation because you can do the Italian in a way that I can't approach. This is our recipe for Vito Marcello's.
Funghi Autunno.
And to find it, as always, go to the website, the 207 kitchen section of WCSH6.com or WLBZ2.com. We got the full recipe and more information on Bellini's Restaurant and VitoFoods.com.
Thanks for
Great
having
to
me
see
back.
you, as always. Thank you so much. This looks wonderful. Boy, that looks good. We're going to be trying that, and you can try it at home. Stay with us. Back with more of 207 right after this.